I'm really trying to build and be consistent with my YouTube channel, and this weekend I came up with the idea of doing a Q&A style video every week. I came up with this idea because I get asked a lot of questions all across my social media platforms, whether that is Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, or sometimes people will just email me them, and whenever I respond to these questions, they're pretty brief, but I'd really like to use these videos to go more in depth. So with that being said, the first question I chose to answer was actually from one of my previous webisodes, and it's from Eric Gordon. His question was, I'm a big lover of hip hop and always try to stay faithful to God, but there are so many bad stuff that tags along with hip hop. Drug use, blasphemy, sinful intentions, hatred. How do you, someone who has to deal with that on a daily basis, deal with this stuff and stay faithful to God at the same time? Well, my answer to that is, one, I have and never will be the type to give in to peer pressure. So yes, the industry I work in has a lot of drugs, sex, partying, and all of that, but I'm not going to do anything that I don't want to do, and there's nothing anyone can do or say to change that. You can't like offer me anything. I feel like some people think like people offer me like different job positions or money or whatever it is, and yes, that does happen, but again, there is absolutely nothing anyone can do for me to jeopardize what it is that I believe in. And another thing is, I've never really been the party type, even back in high school and college. Like, don't get me wrong, I did do it once in a while, but I absolutely hate the club, I hate the bar, and I hate crowds, and I hate drunk people. And people would find that odd considering the industry that I work in, but so maybe another reason why it's easy for me to stay away from that is just because I genuinely do not enjoy it. My whole take on this is that if you should just always stay true to your morals and your values, and you should be proud of those morals and values, and people will be accepting of them, and some people won't, and the people who won't accept them really do not need to be in your life, and that's exactly how I feel about it. As for staying faithful to God, that is probably the easiest part out of everything, because I know that I wouldn't be where I am today without God, so that has never been an issue, and that is my answer to that question. So Eric Gordon, I hope that my answer helps you in your life and gives you a different outlook on how to deal with things such as peer pressure or wanting to fit in or staying faithful. That was a quick video, so I'm going to keep filtering through my other questions that I've gotten before, but if you have anything you'd like to ask, feel free to comment in the video below, tweet them to me, write them on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter, or if you'd like me to ask a question and you don't want me to know that it's coming from you, you can ask me on ask.fm, which for those who don't know is a platform where you can ask anonymous questions. Thank you for watching, and I'm looking forward to your questions.